crazy full circle moment, and I just like, I mean, I was like, I stopped the show, like I was like heaving, crying, like, like so. That was it. That was that's what I.
Right. Well, I did want my first question right off the bat, ambushing you with what happened to Phoenix? How
What
come you canceled the concert in Phoenix?
was that with Little Big Town?
I think so, in October maybe or September?
I don't know.
Oh.
News to me.
Oh, breaking news here. I didn't know that.
I know we were supposed to do something with Little Big Town and they canceled, but
Oh.
I
Oh wow, breaking news. Hey, sorry to drop that on you. I was, I was
I'm
so
now I'm sad.
I was so excited. I even had the shirt ready to wear. Yeah, look. I had it all set here, ready to go. By the
Yeah.
And now I got to put it back in storage for the next year.
Yeah. Dang it.
By the way,
Sorry.
it does show off my shoulders though really well. You got some good gear.
Hey,
You put
we try it all on. We make sure it looks good.
you put a lot of work into that. Is that something you get involved with, or?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm like, before we print anything, they send me boxes of blanks and try them on, feel them out. Quality control.
Because I've got to tell you, what do you call it? Those red jerseys you have on? Those are
Mhm.
fire. Those are amazing.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like Nebraska 1980s. Like you should be running
Dude,
the
yeah.
wishbone.
I mean, I wear it every night on stage just about.
I
I
ask
love
about,
it.
hey, new album coming out, new song. What's more important? Like, what is more cooler these days as a singer? Is it having that one, that your number one song be what do you call it? Be number one, a billion streams, number one, or having
Mhm.
that album drop 2, 3 weeks later or a couple weeks later? How does that work now?
Both. I mean, it's just I don't know. It's like you just throw it out there, Like Happen to Me was supposed to be an album cut, Like it was supposed to be just a fun song going on the album. Girls just want to have fun, whatever. And I mean, as soon as it came out, bro, it was just like completely obvious that this was a massive hit. So we pulled my other song that was at radio currently and just like went straight to Happen to Me, no question. Everything is now Happen to Me focused.
Hmm?
So yeah, man, it's just like that's the goal. Like you can push a song up to number one, you can push and push and push, but like having a song that just goes and you're just trying to keep up is that's where it's at.
You know that going in, like, here's my song list with my 15 songs for the album. This one's the one that's going to make it. You already haven't pinpointed, we got this one, we got this one, or is it just totally organic and you never know what happens?
I mean, it short answer to that is it is that of where you're like yes yes yes, but it's like it's months and months and months process of like you start with demos and you're like, okay, I feel like there's a little magic in this song, we're gonna put that in the record pile, and so I'm going through 50 songs, maybe more of that go down to 12. So it's a full-time job. It's you're just going off gut. Like I'm listening to my team members and management and agent, blah blah blah. But like you're just I'm going from the gut, man, and just trusting it and hoping that the songs that I want to listen to when I get in my truck and over again, I'm like, okay, cool. Yep, that one. That's the one I want to hear right now. Oh, this feels good, dude. 75 degrees outside, the sun's shining. That's going in the record pile. So, I just like that's just how I kind of process. I mean, obviously my wife too. She's like, nah, no, this song sucks. This one's great. So she's there too. So it's tag teaming it.
Has there ever been one yet that you're like, hey, how on earth did that make it to number one or do a top hit?
I mean, happened to me honestly was like I said, it was just an album cut. That'll be fun. Like it'll be a fun one to play live. Girls just want to have fun. Woo woo woo. And as soon as it came out, everybody on my team was flabbergasted to say the least.
I said today, I said probably all morning it's been nothing but Russell Palooza. Back song after song after song. And while I was doing it, I finally opened up Lane's press release. I started reading it. After 3 weeks, I finally do it today.
Yeah.
But I'm looking down, and the one of the quotes I'm looking at right now says, "There's a ton of whiskey and darkness in today's country music. I ain't one of those guys." And the funny thing was, yesterday I was listening to a whole bunch of somebody else, and one of the 2 or 3 songs in a row, I'm like, "Damn, this is really dark, but good, but really, really
Yeah.
dark." Why aren't you like that? Why are you different from those guys?
I'm just being me, dude. I don't my last breakup was 15 years ago, you know? And like I don't pour whiskey on my heartache. I wake up and I'm like, yo, let's make today the best day ever. That's why I wrote Good Day to Have a Great Day. And there's so many I mean there's no like super heavy negative dark songs on this album. And like maybe one day I there will be, but like this phase in life, dude, I'm like life is too short. Life is too crazy and busy to focus on anything negative. Like I want to bring positivity into the world. I want people to turn on like if somebody is down and somebody is heartbroken or is whatever, I want them to put my record on and be like, "Oh, dude, yes, let's go." But get them up, get a little happiness, get a little joy into their life with some RD jams.
So what's different now from than a year ago? I think a year ago we spoke. You were just redoing or working on the Triple H bus.
Oh yeah.
What's different
Yeah.
now?
Oh, man, everything's different, dude. Yeah, we're not at the nude bus. We got, I mean, the Russellmania tour. We got a semi truck that actually Hulk Hogan, his beer sponsored our entire tour, and so we've got, R.I.P. But he wrapped our whole semi truck, and just like life looks different, very different from a year ago.
What'd you think of that when he passed?
Oh, I mean, heartbroken, dude. It's like he sent us videos and he sent us all this content pushing, us collaborating with his beer, Real American Beer, and wrapped our semi truck, sent videos of like, yo, the fact that he even knows who I am, like one of the most famous men in the whole world. Like, he's like, all right, Russell Dickerson fans, like, go get you a Real American Beer, whatever. And I was just like, I can't believe that he just said my name. So. Yeah, it was a sad thing. It's just like a crazy because like obviously we weren't close,
Mm-hmm.
but a guy that I've been a fan of since I was 8 years old, and now not even 6 months before his passing, we're working on these deals together, and he's sending videos and encouraging, sending encouraging stuff. It's just like wow, like I can't believe like right at the buzzer we got to work together.
Did you have a favorite moment from him or?
Probably. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, dude, I was messing with it. NWO, I messed with it.
But
I did.
are these both accidental combinations or tie-ins with wrestling? Triple H, the Bus, Hulk Hogan, the Bus. Now, is that just accidental, or is that just
Not
totally?
yet. Not connected at all. Professional wrestling and RD just go together.
Oh, by the way, is that also a Triple H? I guess tribute. The beer spitting up at the end of whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man. And I've done that for years. It's just like from for WrestleMania, I want it top to bottom to be like I want you to feel like you're at an event, like at a sporting event. So it's like we got Austin Romero who's the announcer for WWE. He does our entire show intro. He's like, "Welcome to WrestleMania," and it's like introduces the whole band. And so I want every aspect. There's wrestling ropes going across the back of the stage. I climb in the ring. When I come on stage. And yeah, just top to bottom, man. Like even the Triple H at the end of the show, give the shirt the Hulk Hogan rip, top to bottom, baby.
oh, depressing. I'm not going to see this. By the way, what was New York? Pier 17. You played there as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
was
yeah,
that?
man.
That was like used to be down the road from. I would have been there. That's like right down the road from where I used to live. And like,
Yeah,
it's a crazy place. To,
dude, should have been there. It was legendary. I like there was a moment that it just kind of like hit me, like kind of a made it moment of it was one of the first it was the first show of really I think after happened to me had kind of hit
Mhm.
big, and like sold out. um, New York crowd, and I've played New York so many times. Like we went up there with Country Swag, and that's where we started. And starting from a little brunch mimosa show party thing that, a couple hundred people there to like, I don't know, whatever, 4,000 sold out at Pier 17. And there was this point in one of my songs called What a Life where it goes like, it's like my baby, it starts with like, what a life. My baby pictures, 3-year-old, 4, 6, 8, 10-year-old, 12, 15. So, it's like the progression of my life. And one of those pictures was of me at the Statue of Liberty because we've been coming to New York forever. We got family up there. And I see that picture, and I'm also looking out at the Statue of Liberty where I was when I was 8 years old, and it just like, I just like broke down, like weeping, crying. And that was like, wow, little 8-year-old me to look and see Pier 17, to look to see what I'm seeing, what we're doing was just a crazy full circle moment. And I just like, I mean, I was like, I stopped the show. Like I was like heaving crying, like, like, so that was it. That's what I remember from Pier 17.
God damn. So does that happen a lot for you, like those emotional moments, or like these I made it
Sometimes,
moments,
yeah,
or
sometimes it's when I never know when it's gonna hit. Like some shows are more emotional, and like when the crowd is just like so there and so into it, and that's when it's really like, man, this is all I ever dreamed of.
well, for this tour, are you training a lot more now, or because the veins are bulging a lot more than last year, and just like that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely hit it hard going in because you can't name a tour Russellmania and not have the bod to back it up. So yes, I did. I mean, I definitely dove in January, February, March before we started touring, and I went pretty hard. Cut out, stop drinking, stop, all that. Really focus on diet and being serious about a workout plan.
How much did your drinking affect you as far as just as far as getting up the next day, or just feeling sluggish, bloated, and all that stuff?
I mean, it's I mean, obviously it affects everybody, but you know, it's always in moderation. Like it's not like we're
Yeah.
not like out there like, oh yeah, rock star mode. It's like, but even, a few cocktails, I'm 38, bro. So it's like I'm trying to, I'm always trying to wake up and crush the day. And as you age, it becomes less and less of a priority to tie one on at the end of the night. And really wake up the next day and like, all right. And honestly, with the success that we are having, like I want to make sure that I'm 100% every night. So recently I have stopped drinking before the shows at all. And so I mental clarity, vocally way better. And just like I want to be there. Like I want to be present. I'm not trying to like escape. I mean, for years, I feel like, we play crappy show after crappy show. You're trying to escape it. Like it's like you wish you were playing the shows that we're playing now. And now that we're here, I'm like, yeah, I don't need like to numb anything. Like I'm so pumped. I'm so excited to go out there and see these fans, see my fans and sing together. And I don't know, it's just like a different shift.
Will you feel better energy level now as far as a 90-minute stage performance, concert stage, or concert performance, as far as not being winded by the finale and stuff like that? Or
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's something I've had to really change up in my workout too is cardio lung capacity. Like I'm not like the plan I do isn't big on cardio, but I told my trainer I was like I'm not just like going and sitting behind a desk and sending emails. Like I'm running around for 90 minutes and like singing. And so, yeah, I definitely incorporate. We've added some hit cardio, biking, and just other little hit things to increase lung capacity for that reason.
what's the brunt of your workout like now? What do you normally rely on?
I mean, mostly weight training, 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A perfect week is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 45 to an hour. That's all. It's all planned out. Like it's on the app, and I work out at home. I work out on the road. We'll go to a gym. Like I'm never like an in-person trainer really. Um, but yeah, I do maps. Like I don't know if you know the Mind Pump guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Mind Pump Fitness, like they've been such a asset into really getting from like okay shape to like all right, this is my goals. I want to cut, I want to shred, and then as soon as we get super busy, which we are now, I want to be able to coast, and like maintain and not have to bust my ass to get back or you know what I mean? Like I don't want to lose what I work so hard for. So it's like maintaining right now, up in the reps a little bit to keep the pumps coming. But yeah, so it's like it's all kind of week by week. We're just kind of piecing like, how'd you feel? Like, oh man, let's up the calories, let's up the carbs, and it's always a juggling act.
So, in your opinion, for you personally, what's the exercise you can't do without? This got to be in my routine no matter what.
Ooh, I've become a new fan of back of like you incline the bench and you lean forward over it. That row, big fan. New fan of that. Because I mean, really, I work out in my house with a rogue rack, a bar, a couple plates. Like I'm not maxing. I'm not like lifting crazy heavy. And I mean, bench press is another that I love. I can't live without. But I mean, normal workout, dude, I'm just doing 135. I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying the consistency is what's shown to be the most valuable asset in my workouts.
Now, did you ever get your equipment back from last year? I know you say you got rid of it for the you needed space for merch.
Yep, still merch, still full of merch, even more merch. So no, we're just using power blocks on the road right now. Like that's all we've got on our bus. But like it's great. Like we did a whole circuit the other day of like, you got your curl and your press station, and then with the extra weights that we're not using, that's your flies, that's your so it's like it's more than you think. So it's like, I mean, really you can get by with body weight. So it's yeah, it's cool. I do miss our rack and bar and plates for sure.
Now, do you hit the gym you hit the gyms when you're on the road, or is it something you just strictly on the bus?
No, well, we recently we've been hitting a lot of gyms. So, if there's a Y, we'll go Planet Fitness. We just hit a crunch, and we're looking for weights and main like we're looking too for like a sauna. Like if you got a sauna, dude, we'll go the extra few miles to hit up the sauna for sure.
With that, like, how much recovery do you need then after a show? Like, how drained are you when the last song is finished?
Yeah, pretty drained because it's like we go out there and we send it every night. And for the longest time, when you're coming up, you're opening for people and you're max playing 50 minutes, right? Like you go early, you play at 6 o'clock, you play for 50 minutes, you're done. So then it's like that's easy. But now that it's like, all right, we go on like this last run, we went on at 10 p.m. And so I have to my day has to peak at 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So I've been having to like tweak my schedule around and like which helps. Like you stay up a little later, which is good. Um, but then yeah, like sleeping in, gotta get an I try to get a nap too. So it's a it's a full-time job managing like a schedule like that. Like you think you're sitting around all day, but it's like you got to place all these things to, sound check is, noon or 1. So you got to either get it in before or after that. But if after, you got to make sure you got enough time for a nap. So it's again, juggling.
Is that a real struggle, or is that just a suck it up thing where you have to adjust, you have to train yourself to be up at 10 o'clock to perform at your best? Or is that just something that you learn, you adapt, you're a professional, you've got to do it regardless?
Yeah. I think I think used to like when I was home, we would try to be in bed so early. But now I think as our kids have gotten a little older, they stay up a little later so that that time difference of home and road is not so drastic.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like if we're going on at, I mean, I'm going to bed at 2, it takes a while to wind down. And so, 11 and 2, that's better than going to bed at 9 and 2. So yeah, it's always moving. It's always a moving target. Just staying flexible and trying to, you know, fix stuff and, tweak and tweak and tweak.
Would you put a sauna in your home yet, or
We will. We are. We're rebuilding right now. So we're doing a full we basically almost tore our entire house down. And yeah, I did like an AI. So my workout room has two doors that open out. It's going to be like a big outdoor fitness area with like plunge, sauna, and like, just big open area for outdoor stuff like that.
maybe you can get like Roman Reigns or Shawn Michaels maybe to donate one to keep
Oh yeah,
the streak
baby.
going?
Yeah, for
Are you
sure.
are you home now, or
Yeah, we're in Nashville. Yeah. Home for a couple days and then flying out on Friday.
are you grilling tonight, or
I can be.
so what's
I can be. I don't know yet. I don't know what we're doing.
what's the secret to your steak? It's like you don't like grill marks. I saw that
Ooh.
video. I saw that the other day.
Mhm. Yeah. So I learned it from my buddy, one of my songwriter buddies. Him and his wife, her name's Cheese Gal. Check her out. But he's crazy good chef. He's got a reverse sear that is just unstoppable. So it's like thermometer, you bake it. So reverse sear, bake it 225 till the internal gets to 110, and then you just sear the junk out of it, man. Cast iron, probably two minutes each side, depending on thickness, but 2 minutes each side, and every time, every time, unstoppable.
And what do you got? What's your thing? New York strip, ribeye? What's your
Ribeye, yeah. I used to be strip, but ribeye, the rib cap, the top part, you just can't beat it.
you count your macros at all anymore, or at all? Is it
Yeah, my only macro I really focus on is protein because I mean, if I'm getting enough, there's no way that you can overeat, you know, true animal protein. Like I mean, for me personally, I'm like, there's no way I can overeat ground beef to exceed, you know, my caloric intake. So I just focus on ground beef, eggs, red meat. They're definitely very animal based.
you do any
You know.
fish? Anything like fish?
Yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, I wouldn't choose that first,
Mhm.
but yeah, rack of lamb, buddy.
So what's road food like?
Mm.
Now as a head, especially as a headlining act, you get like a better level of tour food.
Sometimes you do until you have like your full arena tour every night and you got your caterer on the road with you. Until you get to that point, it's not that consistent. So I still sometimes it's great, but I would say probably more than half the time is like it's called, I don't know if you've heard of MegaFit meals.
Mm.
Um, but I keep MegaFit meals stocked on my bus, just for the main cause of either right, not right before, but like 3 hours is like the closest I can eat to a show, and then post show meal, just to make sure it's like I try not to do the freaking pizza wings, fries, all that stuff. I try. I'm not perfect, but I try.
Is that harder than having a drink afterward, or a beer beforehand, or beer on?
No, having the bev would be harder, yeah. But I mean, post show, I'll have a couple.
So last one or two questions I do have left would be one of them would be what is your ritual? What is your routine before a show? Like, do you have a ritual? Do you have to have everything ABC, or is it just
No, I'm not a ritual. I'm not, I'm like, what's the vibe? What's the feel? Like what's the playlist? Like, is it a 2000s emo playlist tonight? Is it 90s country tonight? Is it metal? Like what's the pre-show playlist? What are the vibes? Um, but yeah, I mean, we get our like all the guys get their guitars on, warming up vocals and all that stuff. And really, I mean, we just the consistent thing is we just say a prayer before we go on. Um, and then that, yeah, I mean, that's really it. Like make sure we bless up before we go out there, and then we hit it.
Does the city make a difference as far as what you're going to do, how you feel? From New York, say, I don't know, Missouri or somewhere.
Not really. I mean, yeah, that's like I feel like the fans, at least mine, I don't know, are fairly like super consistent across the board, and we just like we plan for that ahead of time in rehearsals, and we know we've been doing it long enough of like, oh, this works, this didn't work that time, so let's maybe try something different here, and so trying to give them the best night of their lives. Great.
One last question I did forget. When you look out on stage, when you see your fans out there, can you spot the true diehard every concert show fan from the fair weather, I guess new guys who just showed up becoming fans?
Yeah, totally. Oh yeah.
What what are the giveaways?
Yeah, I mean, like the people who only know the hits, which is amazing. I'm glad they're there. To where you play like a summer EP deep cut from 2, 3 years ago. Like there's a song called Ride the Wave, and like it's not like a massive smash radio hit, but we still play it because it's like a cult classic fan favorite, and so when I see people singing that song, I'm like, oh yeah, you know.
And the other guys are just looking at their phones and saying, "What's going
Yeah.
on?"
Yeah, that is a song that like people will go get a drink on. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. You'll be back. You'll be back for Blue Tacoma. You'll be back for
What do you weigh now? Do you weigh? Did your weight go up or down since last year?
I'm probably right around 220. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I weighed, but yeah, I probably got down to 212, 211, 212 before tour. Um, but yeah, I'm probably right around 215, 220 right now.
And last question: what's the rest of 2025? What is the rest of 2025 going to be like for Russell Dickerson?
Man, we're going straight into round three of Russellmania. It's these venues are starting to sell out. It's happened to me, still happening, and uh, some of these venues have like an indoor outdoor situation. So we started at the indoor, which is probably 2,000, 3,000, and then they're flipping it out now to the outdoor, which is like 5,000, 6,000. So it's just cool to see like stuff like that happening, and you know going into 2026, the stuff that we're starting to see that's not announced yet, but stuff we got really cool stuff cooking for next year too.
Better merch, even next
Oh
time.
yeah, for sure.